Hello there, I'm Michelle, and welcome to this explainer. If you're a homeowner over 50, maybe you're thinking about downsizing, retiring, or really just exploring what your next housing chapter might look like. Well, you are in exactly the right place. We all know moving is a major life event, right? So my goal today is to make sure you feel completely supported and informed as we uncover the truth about today's real estate landscape together. You've probably heard this phrase floating around lately: the market is too competitive to negotiate. Sellers are in control. It sounds so authoritative, doesn't it? Honestly, it's one of the most common things downsizers and retirees hear when they're considering a move. But I want to gently reassure you right now. This is largely just a myth, and believing that buyers just have to take whatever they can get or that there's absolutely no room to push back, well, believing that can actually cost you quite a bit. So where did this myth even come from? Well, we all remember the absolute frenzy of the pandemic market, right? Homes in the Chicago area and the south suburbs were literally selling in hours. Buyers were waiving inspections just to be competitive. In that kind of environment, it's true, negotiation really did feel pointless. But today's market has definitely shifted. According to data from the National Association of Realtors, the pace of sales has moderated, and we're actually seeing increased inventory. The dynamics have rebalanced. That means the assumption that sellers are holding all the cards, it simply isn't true anymore. Now, you might be wondering, if price is often the least flexible element on the table, what can you actually negotiate? That's a great question. Experienced agents know that focusing only on the price tag just causes a whole lot of unnecessary stress. Let's shift our focus to an empowering reality. Your true leverage in a real estate transaction frequently lives in the terms. Let's break down the practical elements that buyers and sellers are successfully negotiating every single day. We're talking about closing dates, contingencies, repairs, credits, and even down to what specific items stay with the home. You see, negotiation has never been limited to just the price. Having some wiggle room on these specific points gives you incredible lifestyle flexibility. This is huge, especially if you need a little extra time to pack up a beloved family home, or, maybe you simply want to leave that incredibly heavy dining room table behind. Okay, so here's how we actually put those terms to work for you. If you're selling a family home and buying a new one simultaneously, protecting your personal timeline is absolutely paramount. First off, we coordinate your sale and purchase dates. Next, and this is a real game changer, you can request a rent-back arrangement. That basically allows you to stay in your current home for a bit after closing, so you aren't rushing. Finally, we structure your purchase offer to reflect your incredibly strong position as a serious, chain-free buyer once your sale completes. These are active, practical strategies to keep your transition as peaceful as possible. Section 2. The inspection contingency is back. Protecting your next chapter. Let's clearly define what this actually means in practice. An inspection contingency is simply a standard practice that allows you, as a buyer, to fully understand a home's condition. It gives you the right to request reasonable repairs or credits based on what's found without any penalty. For a buyer, it is absolutely your right to know exactly what you're purchasing. And on the flip side, for a seller, it's so helpful to understand that buyers who request repairs aren't just being difficult. They're really just engaging in standard, healthy real estate practice. Now, because inspections are officially back on the table, you really need professionals you can trust. The American Society of Home Inspectors offers a wonderfully comprehensive directory for finding certified, reliable inspectors. Having a practical resource like this means you can feel fully equipped and confident, knowing for sure that there are experts ready to help you thoroughly understand the physical condition of your next home. Now, I want to be perfectly clear about something. Sellers absolutely still have leverage today. Desirable, well-priced properties in good condition, they still move quite quickly. But here's the thing. Buyers have real leverage now too. You have the ability to negotiate timing, terms, and those incredibly important inspections. The point here isn't that one side wins and the other side loses. It's that a really healthy balance has returned to the market. Negotiation is very much alive, it's active, and it is available to you as long as you know how to use it. Protecting your interests means protecting your timeline, your emotional bandwidth, and your next chapter, not just the number on the contract. I just love that. And this is exactly why having a skilled senior real estate specialist matters so much. A good agent understands that for you, this isn't just a financial transaction. It's a major life transition. We negotiate to protect your peace of mind just as fiercely as we protect your equity. And part of protecting that peace of mind is preparation. The Illinois Association of Realtors publishes regular, very reliable market data for the state and the Chicagoland area. Reviewing this current local data right alongside a trusted agent is literally one of the smartest, most grounding things you can do before entering any negotiation.
It takes all the guesswork out of the process and replaces fear with actual facts. So, are you ready to feel informed, empowered, and supported in your next move? Please, whatever you do, do not let outdated myths keep you from advocating for yourself. The art of negotiation is not dead. It just requires a clear strategy and a calm, skilled approach. You have every single right to feel confident and completely in control of your journey. If you're feeling inspired to learn a little bit more, I warmly invite you to access the free resource library and the Homeowners 50 Plus page. It is just packed with helpful guides on everything from downsizing to senior living options, and it's there for you whenever you feel ready to take that next step. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. As you think about everything we've unpacked today, I'll leave you with this one thought. When you picture your ideal future, what does your next beautiful chapter look like?